Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Malloy Ray.
And I'm Austin Patterson.
And you're watching WCAT Middle School News. As we approach the midterm of second semester, classes are going strong.
In 6th grade, the Outsiders Project is well underway.
Let's hear what Max has to say about it.
Right now, the 6th graders are analyzing the book settings. So they're choosing which settings are the most important, and they are putting it on a large board. And they're working together as a group. So essentially, they are working on collaboration skills and strategies, make the most of the settings in the Outsiders. So we're mainly focusing on what was important in the book, what settings. And they are building them together as a class, and they are putting them on the board and setting it up. I really love seeing you guys collaborate with each other, but to actually see you guys be on your own and be so independent and build something that is super creative. It was one of those things that I look at you guys and I feel so proud. So that would have to be my favorite part. My favorite part is watching you guys work.
Thanks, guys. We can't wait to see what they come up with.
Speaking of current events, the Love Beyond Walls charity drive has just concluded.
The middle school worked together to help end homelessness in Atlanta, and we are so proud of our results.
I'm here with Miss Thomas, who is running the fundraiser with Love Beyond Walls. I have a few questions for you, Mr. Max. And number one, what made you interested in helping the Service Council?
Well, buddy, I actually had the good fortune of working with the Service Council years ago while I was doing Honor Council and before I did Chapel Council last year. I've had a toe in, and it's just something that I care a lot about in my personal life, that my family just raised me to think about, both with our faith. Just it's kind of a reason why we're here on this earth, is to try to make life better for our neighbors and just to love people. And to me, community action is just that action of love through service.
Now, why did you choose Love Beyond Walls?
So Love Beyond Walls is actually an organization that Westminster has partnered with in years past. We even had their founder, Terrence Lester, come on campus about 3 years ago. And I don't know if you remember the sock drive, when we did Socks Giving in the fall. All those socks were for Love Beyond Walls. So they are, I immediately reached out to my friend Mel over there, and she was like, oh my gosh, we would love to partner with you guys. Here's what we need. They have actually a big Gather Atlanta drive this Friday. They call it they Gather Atlanta drives every month. And so they were really in great need of hygiene items, which is why we decided to listen to what they need and respond. So anything from soap to combs to washcloths to lotion, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste. Over the past week and a half, we've been asking our middle school community to help with that.
Thanks, Max. It's great to hear about the impact we made.
Next up, Hyan and I dove into the inner workings of one of Westminster's busiest departments.
IT services are hard at work every day to support our campus's vast technology resources.
I'm here today with Mr. Johnson, and I'm just going to go ahead and ask you a few questions, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
So, what does the beginning of your day look like?
So the first things I look at the beginning of a workday are any urgent tickets that may have come in, any software patches that have been released since the previous workday, and any alerts from our security software and systems.
And what is some common issues that you see, and how would you fix them?
So on the software side of things, changes that vendors make can sometimes cause problems. So if Microsoft releases a new version of Word and they've turned off a feature that a lot of people depended on, that can stop them from working. And so when we get reports of something like that happening, or if we're told this change is coming and it may affect your users, we start investigating that and planning ahead if we can. And if something breaks we weren't expecting, we have to figure out why, and then do what we can to get folks back so they can use the software.
Can you show us something that you're working on right now?
Yes. The upper school's robotics team uses a set of library files to program their robots. And this diagram here is the file structure in which those different components live. What I'm working on is a way of deploying the latest versions of these libraries as they come out, so that the upper school students can use self-service instead of trying to download the components themselves. The end of the day is a lot like the start of the day. I look to check and make sure that no new software patches have come in, no additional security alerts that need to be taken care of before I head home, and again, looking for urgent tickets.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Johnson.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate everyone in IT who works to ensure we have the resources we need to learn.
Speaking of talent, let's not forget the amazing performances we witnessed at the talent show during community time on Wednesday.
That's right, Malloy. The Cats really stepped up, displaying an array of skills. We had everything from traditional concertos performed on the piano to a cover in Eminem, showcasing the heart of Atlanta's hip-hop.
The talent show is a time for us to explore the diverse backgrounds our students come from and their hidden talents. Every act was fantastic, but one of my favorites was the rendition of Zombified from one of our 8th grade boys.
Way to represent the grade, Malloy. In fact, one of my favorites was the sister duo from both 6th and 8th grade, where 2 students showcased their skills through a traditional Indian song. Overall, excellent job to everyone who performed. We are so grateful to have your talents in our community.
Well, that's all we have for today. I'm Malloy Ray.
And I'm Austin Patterson.
And you're watching WCAT Middle School News.